Hello and welcome to CompuScholar's Professional Development Series for September 2018. Today we're going to talk about single sign-on and auto-rostering for a digital district. My name is Chris Youst. I'm the president of CompuScholar, and I've had the pleasure of spending over 18 years as a software engineer, as well as the last 9 years developing online curriculum for the information technology space. I'd love to hear your questions and comments after the presentation, and you're always welcome to email me at chris.youst@compuscholar.com. So today we're going to talk about both single sign-on and automatic rostering. What are these important services and why might you want them in your district? We'll also introduce the Clever and ClassLink services that provide both of those important features. So why in the world would you want single sign-on in your district? Let's say you're a progressive district and you started adopting curriculum from a number of different publishers. And these publishers more than likely are all going to start putting their curriculum online so students can access these things with their username and password through a web browser. So you might adopt a math publisher, a science publisher, an English publisher, a computer science publisher, which of course we hope is CompuScholar, and other publishers. And your student is sitting there in the middle trying to access all of these different things. Without single sign-on, every one of these publishers will have a different login page and require a different username and password in order for students and teachers to access the content. And clearly that's a recipe for disaster. With a single sign-on service, all of your students and teachers will use a single login URL to reach a single dashboard with a single username and password, and then from there they can get instant access to all of the different publishers. And of course this is a much more pleasing situation for everybody involved. Now auto-rostering goes hand in hand with single sign-on. Now a roster contains all of the information about a particular set of class sections at your school. So every teacher has a number of class sections or periods that they teach on different subjects throughout the day. Each of those sections has one or more teachers assigned to it, and in addition, the sections will also have a number of students enrolled. Now as you can imagine, that's a very difficult set of information to communicate manually to a bunch of different publishers. And in addition, you would need to figure out how to communicate daily changes to publishers as students enrolled and dropped from different classes. Now those rosters are normally stored in your Student Information System, or SIS. And of course, every SIS is different, with different interfaces and APIs. Therefore, we really need some sort of standard mechanism to transfer all of your roster data out to different publishers. There are at least 2 different great solutions from Clever and ClassLink, and we'll talk about those briefly next. So Clever and ClassLink are both third-party services that provide 2 very important features: single sign-on and automatic rostering. How does it work? Well, this is a picture of a Clever implementation, and as you can see here on the left, you've got a student information system within your school, and you also have students and teachers that need to log in. The Clever service kind of sits in the middle, and it will actively go out and pull information from your student information system. So it will get all of the roster data, information about all of your users, and it will combine all of that into the centralized Clever service. Different publishers like CompuScholar can then pull that roster data down and begin laying out your classes in our online systems. Your students will be assigned a Clever username and password, go to the Clever dashboard to log in, and then from there have single-click access into the different publisher systems. If you prefer to use ClassLink instead, it works very similarly from an end-user perspective. All of your students and teachers will still go through a single sign-on page with a single username and password, and then get one-click access into a variety of different publishers on the back end. The most significant technical difference would be that there's actually a OneRoster server that's sitting in the middle, and OneRoster is an IMS global standard for rostering information, and that server is managed by the school with ClassLink's assistance. So your roster data will flow into the OneRoster server, and then publishers will have a standard API to pull information out and populate their systems. So whether you use Clever or ClassLink, the end results are pretty much the same. You've got both single sign-on features and automatic rostering features, and your students and teachers can easily access online classes that have been set up in a variety of publisher systems. If you'd like more information about Clever or ClassLink, please reach out to them at their websites at clever.com or classlink.com. And of course, if you'd like to talk to CompuScholar about our Clever and ClassLink integrations, please reach out to us through our website or shoot me a quick email. Thanks for watching today, and again, if you have any questions, we're always happy to help.